Jake's mom, you're watching Snake Pit.
I'm Jake's mom, you're watching Snake Pit. Just take a little sip.
No, take a big fucking chug. Okay, ready? Cut. I'm Jake's mom.
I'm Jake's mom.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm Jake's mom. I'm Jake's mom. What do I do? I'm Jake's mom, and you're listening to Snake Pit Podcast. Little sip.
No fake enough.
Was that a good sip?
Buttery crust.
That was a good sip. A buttery crust?
Baked in a buttery, flaky crust. Did I screw up again?
Yes, you did.
I did?
Big smile.
Baked in a buttery flavored.
Flaky.
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 Baked in a buttery,
Cameron say.
flaky.
Crust. Okay.
Oh, it was like paint thinner. That was like paint thinner that was brewed next to peach. Oh, I can feel that in my belly. That's warm. That's warm. You feel that?
It hasn't made its way there yet. It's still in my mouth.
Oh, that's not good.
No, but you know what is good? Bemidji IPA.
Bemidji IPA. So we're coming in here, Snake Pit episode 3 here. We're coming in here with our beer of the week, coming from Bemidji Brewing, brewed in the beautiful Bemidji, Minnesota. That's right there in the, Sakakawea Forest or whatever. I don't know, Bemidji, great town. It's got a big lake. It's got a Dunkin' Donuts.
It does, which is wild, because there's not like
There's
a Dunkin'
not
Donuts within a few hundred miles.
Any fucking where. We lost our Tim Hortons. We lost all of our, kind of cool things.
Yeah.
I like Bully Brew.
I do.
Bully Brew in town is pretty good.
I fuck with Bully Brew.
I never realized how busy the East Side Bully Brew is until I started working in East Side, and that place is jam-packed.
Non-stop.
Like I think Jordan is the manager there.
Yeah.
And like they are like every time I drive by my dump truck, there is cars. There's probably 6 cars at that place at any given point in time past 7 o'clock in the morning. That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, super cool because it's local.
Yeah.
We like local.
Maybe we could have a Bully Brew beer. Because I think, who makes the Bully Brew breakfast? Is that Half Brothers?
Yeah.
Half Brothers does that? So we could do that. And then in addition, we could have a Bully Brew coffee. We could try both of them out and just be like, what one's better? I always feel dumb when I go to coffee shops because I literally go there and I'm like, hi, don't know what I want. I want like an iced coffee. Like if I went to McDonald's and got like a vanilla iced coffee, could you make about the same thing? And they do. And then like they're asking me questions like, do you want soy milk? And I'm like, my first question to you was, can you make this like McDonald's? Do you think McDonald's is making this with soy milk? The answer is I don't give a shit. Make it good. So Jake, bring us back in here. We got Bemidji, the spring IPA. Now they do a IPA per season.
So yep.
Okay. So walk us into it here. What do we got?
Hazy, juicy citrus, man, and that's exactly what I'm getting. Good flavor profile. 6.5 IBUs. It's nice, even if you don't like IPAs.
It's not tough on the
right.
Traditionally, you drink an IPA,
and it's so bitter.
It hits you.
Yeah.
And this one's not, like we talked about the other episode, this one's not cut with any kind of coffee. It's not cut with anything like that. No. This one just...
Super drinkable.
I'm a little fucked up right now, but I mean... That drink's good. That's smooth. I like that.
I would probably give this like a pretty solid grade. I would give this at least a B+.
No, our scale is 0 to 10.
Then I'd probably give it like an A-.
A-. Okay. I would give, like, when I think about it, the drinkability factor of it, I'm thinking about me. I'm thinking about the spring. I'm thinking about me at the lake. I'm thinking about maybe me doing a little mowing around the house, right? And this doesn't got a super heavy bite where I'm like, ooh, I better drink 3 of these so I forget that bite. Yeah. That's smooth.
I'll say 2 things good and 1 thing bad, and I'll go, good, bad, good. The good is that it's delicious. The bad is that it only comes in a 6-pack.
Okay.
And I like to drink 12 beers.
Yep.
And I like 12-pack packages. And then another good is that that is good.
See, but traditionally with like a smaller brewing place, you don't find anything further
you
than
don't.
a 4-pack
You really
or a
don't.
6-pack. I want to, as a snake pit call out here, I want to challenge any brewer right now that if you are a small independent brewer and you make something really bomb, whether it's like Revelation Ales with their Blood Orange Wheat, or it's like Half Brothers with the Grand Forks Classic, let's get a 12-pack. Someone give me a 12-pack. I can get a...
Rhombus has a 12-pack variety pack, and it's bitchin'. Dude, it's
what do
so
they got?
cool.
What do they got?
So I think they have 1 or 2 beers that are exclusive that you can only get in the variety pack. But it's like the Uptown.
That's not fun.
Yeah, it is, because then you have to buy the 12-pack. That's good marketing.
Yeah, but guess what? That's how they get you.
Yeah, that's the point. So it's like the Uptown Vienna Lager, and then there's one that was like the Backpacker Pale Ale, which was like a lighter session pale ale.
I've had that at my brother's house. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
That's very good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think there was just like two of their other beers, but they're good beers, you know. 2 of their other ones. So yeah, some pretty solid brews in there. And I like that. I would love to see variety packs because it's like such a dedication.
Variety, and that's the hard thing though, is like
even variety 4-packs. Half Brothers did 2, so you'd get like 2 of each. You'd get 2 lemons and then like 2 blueberries in a 4-pack. And I loved that because like it's so much dedication. So the beer's so expensive. Like you buy those 4-packs and it's $20 for 4 beers, which is a lot if you're taking it home, you know.
And the best part about it is if you grab any of those 4-packs out of those coolers at like Happy Harry's, El Rocco, any of the local distributors, you don't get carded. The second that you walk up there with any kind of thing that's not a Busch Light, not Bud Light, or a big bottle of UV Blue for some fucking reason, they don't card you. They're instantly just like, this dude knows his shit. And like, even I've gone up there with, what's the Hawaiian beer?
Malibu?
Malibu. No, that's rum.
It's Hawaiian.
No, Big Wave.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you go up there with a Big Wave and you're like, man, I got Big Wave, and you bring up a...
I heard they recently added more hops to Big Wave.
Hops! Yeah. Yeah, McLovin. Yeah, they totally did.
Is that what you hand them, dude? Your McLovin ID?
What?
You hand them your McLovin ID if you get carded?
Yeah, of course. Between that and my snippet ID for my DUI, I'm just like, hey.
I haven't been carded since Vietnam.
Really?
Yeah, which was last week, apparently, for me, because I got carded at jail beers.
Did you know that so it's a little bit of a lengthy story, but I'll make it short. My great-grandfather died in World War II.
But he was skiing in Vermont, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happened during
World War II.
What is it they say in Always Sunny in Philadelphia? He's like...
Flip Philadelphia. Flip.
No, they do the... whatever the fuck, the little short guy. I can't remember.
DeVito?
Yeah. Danny DeVito goes, hey, I didn't go to Vietnam for this shit.
You didn't go to Vietnam?
And they go, you went to Vietnam
in the 90s?
In the 90s to set up a
sweatshop.
A sweatshop contract.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, but I didn't go to Vietnam for this shit.
Oh, dude. That cracks me up. So did you know that like when Rob I don't know if I'm saying this right, his last name right, it's like McElhenry?
Yep.
The dude who plays Mac.
Yep.
When he pitched that show for FX, he didn't think he was going to be pitching to like the big dogs. So he like wrote a joke pitch for like, he's like, it's a 35 season pitch, and like it was supposed to be, you know, whatever. But then when he got there to do it, he was pitching to like the tippy top like account executives.
Was he okay?
Like the big dogs, the big dicks were in there showing them like, hey, this is what's up. Like they made it, they read the script, and someone brought it all the way up to the top, and he was just like, and they're like, yeah, we'll sign you for, he pitched it as a 35 season contract. Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, we'll sign you to 1 season. And they were going to get canceled after 1 season. But Danny DeVito saw it and he was like, I love it. I need to be on the show. So Danny DeVito, like he literally saved that show, and they had to figure out how to write him in. And now they just got signed on for like another 5 seasons. Like,
are they doing more?
They're going to have like 20 some seasons by the time they're done.
So I have 2 crazy facts about that show. So now I'm the first fact here. Myself, I absolutely love Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I love it.
I've watched that show. I've watched the whole
Religiously.
series so many times.
Oh, yeah.
I love every last bit of it. So when I originally watched some of the behind the scenes videos with it, it was, so like you have Dennis,
Yep.
Mac, and
Yeah.
who's the other guy?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie, yeah, he huffs paint and shit. So those guys were just like,
Well, I mean, I don't know if you call it huffing paint, but
so those guys originally started out just like as like 3 actor friends.
Yeah.
They're in LA, they're trying
Yeah.
to catch their big break. They're
Right.
just like, you know what? They're kind of like Snake Pit at this point, where they're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just make some video skits.
Yeah.
And they start just making random video skits. They start making little videos, right? You know? And that's like their whole thing. And that's when they got the idea to be like, hey, what's a city that's like badass? And they're like, Philadelphia is random and badass. And they're like, what's more badass than following a bunch of protagonists that own a bar?
right.
They're like
We need someone with a lot of time on their hands.
yeah, shit can change at any point. So they like, let's own a bar. So like that's how they started doing that. And that's how Always Sunny in Philadelphia was literally just like a skit show. Like just guys like me and Jake here with a fucking video camera just being like, hey, let's go video this and say some shit and whatever. And that's how it started out. I don't remember what my second point to that was, but that's the first point. Is it just started out as like a skit show, and now I think they're on what, their 14th season right now.
It's a lot.
I remember my second point. The second point to this. So Mac, right? And it doesn't matter if you get skinny Mac, fat Mac, gay Mac, any of the
Ripped Mac?
Yeah.
Well, why did I get so ripped then? We don't know. We don't know, Mac.
any of the additions of Mac, right? So there is, I think it was for 4 seasons there, where if you sent Mac a t-shirt, you just sent him any t-shirt, right? Could be a Up North, could be a Brian Brown Racing shirt. He would wear it in an episode. 'Cause
No
that was-
way.
Yep, because there's an episode, don't remember what one it is, the guy has a Grand Forks Red River
Oh, yeah.
whatever shirt.
That's the one where they jump off the bridge.
Is that where they have Country Mac?
Yeah, Country Mac.
And Suicide's badass.
It's Sean William Scott.
Oh, there's a man standing on the bridge. What? Yes, he looks like, look at that.
His name is Mac.
No, we don't know his name. It looks like he may commit suicide. Suicide is badass.
We got to get on the same page, otherwise we're going to have to do it over and over and over.
That's a good episode. But no, like, seriously, he did a thing where he was there just like, I don't give a fuck what t-shirt I wear. Send me a t-shirt. Let's do it. Send me a t-shirt. Let's do it. And he did that for like 4 seasons, I think. And I think it might even be a reoccurring theme. When it comes to the episodes on that show, you know what's the one that really sticks out in my head? Is they're doing that one for the baseball guy where they all have to drink like 48 beers and fly across and go hit a home run.
Wade Boggs.
Yeah, dude, Wade Boggs.
He could drink 60 beers on a cross-country flight and eat like 3 chickens or something like that.
Yeah, they have to eat like 3 chickens, drink 60 beers,
Yeah.
and then go and hit a home run in LA. So
Yeah.
they fly all the way across the continental United States.
Don't stop in North Dakota, though.
And they're sitting there just like writing the check marks on their shirt of how many beers they've had.
You've had 13 beers. You don't know that. It's written on your shirt.
Yeah, you're cut off. The whole Wade Boggs. Yeah, the lady gets on the thing. She's like, the whole Wade Boggs group is cut off.
Well, we were waiting for this to happen, so they smuggled in other beers.
Yeah, they had other beers, and that's when Dennis fucks that ugly North Dakota girl. From under the plane, and yeah. So anyways, this was our review on Always Sunny in Philadelphia here. We got a beer review. We had a TV show review. We're getting kind of in the big times.
Is that your favorite episode of It's Always Sunny?
I really enjoy that one, actually.
You
know what?
It's from the same season. I like the Frank's point of view episode.
I was just going to say, the Frank's point of view is my favorite episode.
Or when Frank falls out a window and thinks it's 2006.
Oh, and he's writing checks and shit for
Yeah.
everything.
And then they bring out the cell phone.
Actually, you know what?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Did you invent that?
Yeah.
Did you invent that shit?
Yeah.
Deandra, you're a genius.
Yeah.
Fucking Big Bird.
Yeah.
No,
You don't want to be owning a bar when you're almost 40.
No, honestly, I think the Frank point of view is my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Where where he's just all fucked up and he's like, hey, Fitzy, get in the car, or whatever the fuck.
Ponzi. Yeah.
Ponzi, get in the car. They're getting shot at and shit. No.
Say something to distract them. You stupid bird.
Yeah. He walks up and he's just like, the whole group is, either you've watched the show or this is the stupidest segment you've ever seen.
And you probably just exited out of the video.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia, why are you watching this show? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, they're dirtbags. We're dirtbags.
We're dirtbags, but they're in Philadelphia. They're in Pennsylvania. They're different dirtbags.
They are.
We might be a different breed.
Yeah.
That is the city of brotherly love, though, Philadelphia.
Flipadelphia.
Flipadelphia.
Flip.
Oh my! What was it they called there? The Iron Monster or whatever. Or when they go the fucking the high school reunion.
Oh, because she had the back
she had the back brace. Yeah, they're like, oh, is that funny as shit that they make? Whatever his face is, his whole name is Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
Who's the fat guy, Mac?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they call him Mac because his full name is Ronald McDonald. And then whatever Dennis's name, he's the snitch or whatever.
What about Rickety Cricket? Oh,
that's D.
one sec.
D is Rickety Cricket. What are you doing, bud? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That was all right. Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
If I could crack like that, I would save myself so much chiropractor money.
I've never been. But I took
went-
a chiropractic lesson online, which is pretty much all those guys do too, so.
I went to chiropractor one time and I got completely, not actually fucked in the ass, but pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to throw it in the snake bite here, you know? Snake pit. Not snake bite. We're not Jeff.
Bite podcast.
So, snake pit hot take is, fuck Chiro RX.
I don't know what that is.
Chiro RX is a chiropractic place in Grand Forks.
Yeah?
I went there the first time and I was like, hey, I've been in 2 car accidents. My back hurts a lot. What can we do? And like obviously none of this was covered under insurance. So
Sure.
It's all out of pocket. I go to Chiro RX and I get the first thing done and they're like touching on your back. Like, oh yeah, this is kind of fucked, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no shit, I'm here.
Your latimus dorsum muscle is not connected to your chrome-plated cannibular pin.
Yeah, right. It's right next to the fallopian tubing, and it's just not right. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I get that.
I'm not a scientist, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just a guy that drinks beer and hangs out. So I'm like, okay, well, this is fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. So
Yeah.
my first thing is, like, they do that, and, like, they just, like, feel my back, and then they give me an x-ray, and they give me a bill. Like, they didn't crack me that day. And I'm like...
X-rays are so expensive.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So I literally go to the lady at the front desk, and she's like 17 years old and could give a fuck less. And she's just like, are you Ben? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, it's going to be $236. And I'm like, for what? And they go, well, they did an x-ray and they aligned your spine. I was like, they didn't do anything. I go, they took an x-ray. And she goes... I'm gonna have you hold on one second. So she calls and she's like, "Ring," and she's like, do you know? Okay. Nope, they said they did this. It's $236. And I was like, okay. So
You paid?
I paid.
You bitch.
No, listen to this. Gets better. So I got real hesitant, right? So I paid the $236 or whatever it was. I come back for my second appointment where they're gonna fucking hit me with that fucking chi, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I come back and they 100% are like, yeah, so we did the x-rays. We're going to do a second set of x-rays. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like,
Dude.
I just paid almost $300 for you guys to just take x-rays. I was like, I could have got this covered under insurance. I was like, I probably could have bribed my fucking orthodontist into taking the things they stick in my fucking cheeks and just put them in my back and taking the same fucking picture for a frizzle, you know? So coming back in from bathroom break here, Jake, you got a topic. What do you got?
What is your policy on Eminem? Is he the greatest rapper or the greatest lyricist of all time, or is he kind of hot garbage? Where do you lie?
I think that there's a lot of guys coming up through the 90s and early 2000s that are really good artists.
I agree.
I think to say solely that Eminem is the greatest lyricist or artist, I think you're really selling a lot of guys short. I think there's a lot of guys like Snoop Dogg. I like to think of it as a collective. So if you were to say the guys that 100% paved the way for whatever artist right now to go through and do whatever they're doing, like if you look at like new artists like NF or anything like that,
Okay.
you know,
Yep.
or like even like your buddy Dior, the fact that they can go
Who's
through
Dior?
or
Pop Smoke?
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke's dead, bruv.
But like, listen though, the fact that he can have shit like that
Yeah.
is because you had so many artists that paved the way. So that could be anything from, you look at like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
You look at Tupac. You look at Biggie. You look at someone that I think is so underestimated when it comes to shit is Nas.
Like
and then-
Lil Nas?
No, not Lil Nas X. Not that guy. Like actual Nas.
Who's that?
Look him up. You'll learn a lot.
Okay.
Nas. And then you look at like Eazy-E. You look at Eminem.
Right, but that's all like a lot of those artists predate Eminem.
A lot of them predate Eminem.
Right.
But in a collection though, you get from like 1992
to like 2000.
to like 2004.
Yeah.
You know, there was a reason that we were all
Eminem,
watching.
Eminem, like he 99, right?
Somewhere
But I think
there.
My Name Is the Dr. Dre, like the first.
But like Dr. Dre, all that shit. Like
is it the Slim Shady
the
LP that
fact-
came out in like 99 or 98?
Yeah, but like you had D12, you had all that shit that
Yep.
came with it. I mean, look at it this way. You and I both know that Eminem in his music video, I think it was Without Me or whatever.
Yeah.
Him and Dr. Dre are riding around as Batman and fucking Robin. And we grew up watching that on MTV.
Yeah. Is MTV still a thing? Is that still on?
I think they just do like Teen Mom on it. There's MTV too. I think they do like.
I only watch Teen Mom on Pornhub.com.
Are you talking about like Farrah Abraham, like Backdoor Teen Mom?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the 5-minute cut version?
No.
Or the 48.5-minute full version?
48.5 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Because I like the dirty talk where she's like getting ready and she's talking about like what she's gonna wear. Like that almost turns me on more than like the whole entire
You know what's
them
funny?
actually fucking.
As a younger man, I used to not care about the interview.
Yeah, it's the best part.
And now that I get older,
I want to get to know this girl.
kind of like the interview.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. It's not like the movie The Interview, which was, you know, if you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing through the wind.
Don't do this to me, Dave.
You mean margaritas aren't gay?
Who told you that? Your dad? Hey, if drinking margaritas and listening to Katy Perry is gay, who would want to be straight?
What is the guy's name in that movie? Not Seth Rogen, but what is his like?
James Franco?
James Franco. What is his actor name? in that?
Skylark. Something Skylark.
Dave Skylark.
Dave Skylark.
Dave Skylark.
On Skylark tonight.
Yeah. Dave Skylark. You are an inspiration.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. What do you gotta do? The capsule's coming down. It's pretty big. You gotta hide it in your ass.
Yep, you gotta shove it in your ass.
I gotta what? This thing's the size of a football. You either get killed or you put in your ass. Or there's a grizzly bear.
It's a lion. Or tigers, right? Because they're in like Siberia.
No, they're in North Korea.
Which is, where's that?
I think
I'm not
artists,
cultured.
It's like on the like if
That's
here's
in Russia, isn't it?
like here's Russia. I think it's like my pinky finger of Russia.
I think you're pretty close, to be
I think
honest.
that's pretty close to where it is. Into it right here. So Jake, you're a bit of a crafty guy. I'm a bit of a crafty guy. You or your wife at least go on Pinterest, right? Or at least you get sent the links to go on Pinterest and look at shit.
I'm aware of what Pinterest is. I have not personally been on it.
So I want to talk to you about, I'm a homeowner.
Yeah.
You're a homeowner.
Yeah.
We obviously have a lot of projects that are pushed back. I want to talk about
3/4 of the way done.
yeah, and that's about how they stay.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you about DIY projects. We talk about everything I saw. We talk about beer, we talk about golf. Let's talk about something that some of our listeners
could
might be
relate.
into right now. Let's talk about DIY. So, what is it that you have on your plate right now when it comes to DIY?
Windows, painting, staining the banister, the beams, scraping the ceiling, painting the ceilings, painting the cabinets, finishing all the woodwork, finishing the flooring, finishing the carpet upstairs, and installing new windows on the main floor.
Okay, so just short of that and jumping off the top of the Kennedy Bridge.
Yeah, that's what we got going on.
Could
right
you
now.
explain to me what a banister is?
It's a thing that goes around the stairs. Oh, and installing a new railing on my stairs.
Is
So I
that-
took that shit out the first day, and we've lived here for 2 years, and it's never been replaced, and it's not gonna get replaced probably ever.
Okay, all right. So you definitely got a lot more.
That's what I'm working on right
You
now.
got a lot more of a honey-do list than me.
Yeah,
You just got your siding all done.
I did.
You
Yeah,
got all your trim done. You painted your garage door. The house looks great.
yeah.
I'll put a picture of the house right here.
We got a new garage door,
Is that new?
brand new.
I thought you just painted the old one.
No, dude, I got a Menards rebate.
Oh, nice.
For my siding.
Have you figured out why your garage smells like natural gas?
Because I have a natural gas leak. Duh.
Have you, for off the record insurance purposes, have you addressed that at all?
No, I like getting high when I go in there. I get a good buzz when I'm working on my garage shit.
Okay. That's all right. How many? Okay.
How many beers can you drink in a sitting?
No, we're not getting into that. We're still talking about DIY. Now,
Well, yeah, that's 100% DIY.
no, I know it is, but my first question is, so you know that your wife Cass is coming home.
Yeah.
You guys are like, hey, we're going to Lowe's, we're going to Menards or whatever. I know when I go there by myself,
Yeah.
I like to have a couple beers before I leave.
Absolutely.
And I like to slam one in the parking lot. And I like to go in there and I just like to just be like, oh my God, bathroom countertops. Wow. I like to just walk around and just look at shit and just imagine it in a little bit of like a buzzed mind. I don't think that's something everyone does. Do you have a couple beers before you go to Lowe's?
I take a few pulls of like a really nice whiskey because I got to get myself in the mood before I get absolutely fucked by Menards
Yeah.
or Lowe's.
As long as
and
you're
then
buying it.
we'd go to Ruby Tuesdays because they had like their electric lemonades, and 2 of those got me absolutely like kind of crushed. So we'd go to Ruby Tuesdays if we were going to Lowe's, but if we're going to Menards, we go to Texas Roadhouse.
That's fair. That'll
Yeah.
put you to sleep though.
Yeah, well, we'd have like bread and maybe like a blooming onion or whatever,
Can we talk?
and then a couple kick margaritas.
Can we talk about that real quick? Texas Roadhouse, just because you brought it up.
Yeah, did we talk about this before?
We've tried this in a drunk episode. So
Okay, so Texas Roadhouse has definitely been brought up, but we were too
we were too fucking schwack to even finish
to
the
finish
conversation.
the conversation. Yeah. I heard.
So I go to Texas Roadhouse. I order a beer.
Yep,
I get the buns.
naturally.
I ordered a salad and a steak, right?
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
What about a tatey? Do you get a tatey?
A what?
Potato.
Oh yeah, I get the loaded mash.
The just regular mash
No, loaded.
with sweet potatoes?
No. I don't fuck with sweet potatoes. Those are gross. That's baby food.
I like the sweet potatoes.
So, Jake and I have talked about this before, and we had a very big issue with this. I go to Texas Roadhouse. I eat one bun, and I wait for my meal to come. Now, what do you do?
I eat 4, and then I get a second basket, and I split the second basket with my wife, where she will eat 1 and I'll eat 3. So I eat 7 buns before I get my food, and then I ask for 4 to go.
See, I always ask for the 4 to go,
Naturally.
because at that point I know my waiter.
Fuck.
Well, the furnace just kicked on. We're gonna cut this real quick, so we'll be back to Texas Roadhouse. Hold on. You alright?
Yeah, wrong tube.
You gonna make it?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
Holy shit.
I think I'm gonna delete my TikTok.
Why?
I spend so much wasted time.
Oh, hold on. Didn't you get banned off TikTok, or didn't they remove your video?
They did. The one on my ass, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Do you have it saved still?
No. I can't even watch my own ass talk.
Could you recreate it and send it to me?
Yeah. I'll probably
Okay.
have to wear my wife's panties again, though.
Okay, perfect. We'll put the video of Jake's TikTok that got deleted right here.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if that's a good idea. You been working on anything else this week?
Skootski.
Yeah?
I gotta weld that up tomorrow. So I'll drop a picture right here over Jake's face of anyone that doesn't know. I'm taking a scooter and I got a jet ski. And I'm putting a jet ski over the top of a scooter. And we'll put that over. I'll put Snake Pit on the front of it where the licensing number should be for like a boat. And that's going to ride around this summer. So
It's going to be sweet.
it's probably going to end up on like Barstool, North Dakota.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a big deal.
It should be.
I'd hope it will be.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
So I want to talk to you about a little something.
Oh, shit.
Now, this is something that Cody Hughes,
Jeez.
we talked about on the last podcast.
Okay.
I got kicked out of golfing. Had a Bud Light bag
Yeah,
through
yeah,
a
yeah,
kids
yeah,
club
yeah.
in the tree. Now they have, the guys at You Betcha in Fargo, and this, for anyone that doesn't know, this is like Miles, the You Betcha guy.
Never heard
They
of
have
her.
their whole thing, and they have a podcast called The Breakfast Ball. They're entering a triathlon. The triathlon is called the Old Man Ironman. It takes place in Pine City, Minnesota. It's anywhere in between, like here's Duluth, here's the cities. It's somewhere on, I think, 94. Been there a few times, done a couple podcasts with those guys. So the Old Man Ironman is something I want to sign you up for. And we are currently looking for 2 people to join our 4-man team of me and Jake. Now, if you're listening,
You gotta have a huge. There's some minimum qualifications though, right?
Okay, let's hear it. What do you got?
You gotta have a huge dick.
Okay.
You gotta be able to run like a 2-minute mile.
Okay.
Maybe not that. That seems kind of unacceptable.
Neither of us are on the team then.
No.
Just by the first one.
Yeah, the first one eliminates both of us. Okay, so we'll eliminate the first 2. You gotta be fun to hang out with, and you gotta be able to crush beers.
Yeah, fun to hang out with Crush Beers. If you want to be, we're looking for 2 people. You also have to pay some money because I don't know what the entry fee is. Cody's going to get back to me. It's June 5th. It's in Pine City, Minnesota. Snake Pit.
I'm out.
Why?
Jonas Brothers are in town that weekend.
Oh. So Snake Pit will provide the hotel room. You just have to come down, hang out, buy us a couple drinks, whatever.
Bitch, I ain't paying no hotel.
I will. I am Snake Pit. We'll do it. So
I'm just here for the ride.
we'll supply the hotel room, the entry fee. What it consists of is in the morning, it is, because it's a triathlon. There's three
is
events.
it 3 events in one day?
3 events, 1 day.
Fuck.
In the morning, it is shooting clays.
Okay.
50 clays. The morning.
Yep.
After that is 9 holes of golf.
Oh.
Which you're good at that.
Chump change, bro.
I'm dog shit at that.
Yep.
I've never shot clays in my life. You ever shot clays in your life?
Oh yeah.
Never shot clays. So Jake might be good at that.
Nope, I'm horrible at it, but I can do it. I've done
And
it.
then the third event to round it out of the Old Man Ironman is a beanbag tournament. Now me, I'm straight fucking cash at fucking beanbags.
Oh yeah.
You fire me up,
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah.
Talking cornholes, talking done. Overhand, underhand, I don't give a shit. It's going in.
Like Kobe.
Oh yeah, RIP. Him and DMX.
Him and DMX, bro.
Ian's just partying up right now.
Yeah. Oh.
You ever seen that video with we're gonna sidetrack for a second. You ever seen that video? I'll play it right here in a sec. You ever seen that video of DMX dog where it's just like a Rottweiler? And the lady's like, shut up. And the dog's just like, oh. I'll play it right here.
Hey. Hey. Fucking dog.
He like raised pit bulls and rescued them, and then like rehomed them in Arizona.
Did he? So he had like so DMX had his own like rescue shelter kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think he like fought the dogs at all. I think he just like rescued them from fighting even.
Wow.
Yeah, he's actually like a really good person.
I've read a lot about him doing, like, obviously in the past day here, about him doing like a lot of good things for like his local community, between dogs, between like the youth.
Yeah.
He was actually a super stand-up dude. He wasn't
he wasn't like a gangbanger.
He wasn't just like a fucking I mean, that dude was fucking ruthless behind the mic. We absolutely lost a legend. 100%.
No doubt. Dude, I love like old school 95 to like 2002 gangster rap is fucking awesome.
Yep.
That was the peak. And I still listen to a lot. I still listen to NWA. I still listen to like old school Notorious B.I.G., Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang forever, motherfucker.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna put a
whole
picture. This last election, I had a Wu-Tang side main by.
It was hilarious.
That was the funniest shit. So I started at my new job, and I talked to one of the dudes. His name's Dylan.
Yeah.
And the first thing Dylan says to me, he's just like, "Hey, you're the guy that had that Wu-Tang Forever sign in your yard during the last election, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes,
Presidents are temporary.
"Yeah, presidents are temporary. Wu-Tang is forever." And he threw up the fucking Wu-Tang W to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I already like working here. It's my first day.
We made it.
That was good.
Yeah. So I still listen to that style or like that. Yeah, I guess I don't know if you'd call it style, but that era.
I think it's a whole genre. It might be an era, but it's a genre within itself. Like, you wouldn't listen, like, anything, like, if you would say, like, oh, Drake's in on that, he's not in that.
No, he's not in that.
He's not in that. Even, like, Lil Wayne.
No.
He's not in that.
No, they're not talking about it. They're not doing it.
Like, I think once Soulja Boy came up,
Yeah.
and, like, I remember Eddie Eads in, like, 7th grade had, like, he was Soulja Boy for Halloween, back when, like, you could do shit and it wasn't racist.
Yeah, do you do blackface?
No, he didn't do blackface, but he just had the Soulja Boy,
Sure.
fucking sunglasses or whatever. And it said Soulja Boy, and that's what he was for Halloween, and it wasn't bad. And also 9 other kids that year did the same thing as him.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a big deal. You could be Soulja Boy if you wanted to be.
What about J. Cole? Do you listen to J. Cole?
I listen to J. Cole.
I like J. Cole.
He went platinum with no features.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that album was, but it was really good.
Is that 2014 Forest Hills Drive?
Forest Hills Drive, yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
I actually, when I listened
CD.
I remember the first time I listened to J. Cole, and I was instantly just like, dude, this guy's like...
This guy's got it.
This guy's like everything that like Tupac and like old Jay-Z, like this is
this is what these guys stood for.
This was the music that we've been missing for 10 years.
Yeah.
And that's what he brought back. And
Yeah.
that was instantly, I was just like, fuck yeah.
So like music that we've been missing for a long time. Do you listen to Greta Van Fleet?
I hate Greta Van Fleet.
Why?
Okay. Greta Van Fleet is literally just like...
Rip off Led Zeppelin?
Yep. And that's why I don't like it. Because everything that they do, Led Zeppelin already did. Not that Led Zeppelin can't be copied. Not that they can't be redone.
I don't think they're being copied. I think they just have similar sounds and styles.
But that would be... Okay, look at a very similar band that did this, that tried to do the same thing as another band.
Okay.
So you have AC/DC,
Yeah.
original powerhouse rock band.
And Nickelback.
No, you had the band Airborne.
Never heard of her.
They did one song. It's called Too Young, Too Much, Too Fast. If you play like NHL 05, it was on it. Anyways, they tried to do the same thing as AC/DC, and they had one song and one song only.
But Greta Van Fleet has like a bunch of hits.
But they're not that good. Unless you
think
just
they're
listen to, like we talked about last episode, KJ 108, which
Are
only
they
plays...
on KJ? I've not listened to the radio in like 4
That's
or 5
all
years.
they play. Is it'll be like Led Zeppelin, Greta Van Fleet, Rammstein, and like the Sick Puppies. And that'll pretty much close the clock. Like that'll close out your 4...
And Cranberries.
Yeah, zombie. Like, and then I'll close out your 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
That's all they play. I can't get into Greta Van Fleet. Alex Larson
I love Greta.
loves Greta Van Fleet.
I love Greta.
I don't care for it.
What about Volbeat? They play a lot of Volbeat on that
hate
station.
Volbeat. They play a ton of Volbeat.
I'm not into Volbeat.
Let's get ready to rumble. No.
That's WWE.
No, that's Volbeat does a song that starts just like that.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
You know what's a band that I don't think people talk enough about,
Hey.
but was really good?
Okay.
Creed.
The Christian band?
Yes.
Oh.
Dude, you play.
What about live? Do you like live?
What did they play again?
The Thunder song.
I don't remember.
Not wow 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 thunder.
Yeah, that's AC/DC. Yeah.
But it's like
Are you talking about Lightning Crashes?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that song.
Yeah, that's live.
Yeah, Lightning Crashes.
Or is it live? It's live.
Live or live?
Either way, it's live or live. But those guys, they do the Lightning Crashes song.
That's a good song because that reminds me.
It
a
is.
lot.
They
it
have a
reminds me a
few-
lot of Creed. I love Creed.
Right now in college, I'm still in college. I know a lot of people go to college for 7 years.
Are you a doctor?
Not yet. But one of the classes I'm in right now is rock and roll history, and
What is your major?
me
Yeah.
music.
Do you a music major?
Yeah.
Oh. You can take like Miss Swemby's job?
Who's that?
Teaching kids how to play the recorder and shit?
No, I'm gonna be a music producer. Just kidding. It's commercial aviation, but I have to have electives. So one of my electives.
You sound like me at Joe Black's trying to explain to girls what I do. Like, you go to college, and instead of being like, I drive a dump truck, I'm like, yeah, I go to the tech for electrical studies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a physician in electronics.
Yeah. I'm a quadruple major right now in air traffic control, unmanned aircraft systems, commercial aviation, and meteorology.
Dude, you better not be taking.
I have 320 credit hours.
You better not be
And
taking
I've failed 300 of them. Which is what's taken me so long.
So you better not be trying to take my girl Lydia Bloom's job. She's my favorite
I don't know
meteorologist.
who that is.
Do you have a favorite meteorologist
I don't watch the weather.
at all?
No.
Not even on your phone, just look at like the AccuWeather app? Nothing? Wow.
Yeah. I can look outside. What do I need a weather app for? I can literally just look out the window.
What's the Polish weather thing where it's like the rock and it's like if the rock is wet,
it's raining.
Yeah. If the rock is swaying,
yeah,
it's windy.
windy.
Yeah. If the rock is gone,
Tornado.
tornado.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. I just look outside and like, okay. No, I can go on. Like, I've actually learned. I have a meteorology course. I've taken a couple of meteorology courses, so I can actually go on about like the weather in this area for a little while. But we don't need to because it's boring. But most of our weather comes from the west, so as long as you just look out that way, you'd be like, oh, clear skies to the west. I'm good to go right now because we live in the climate we live in. All good from that. Yeah, you look to the west majority of the time. That's where our weather's coming from.
Yeah, there's 5 feet of elevation change between here and Bismarck.
Yeah. You watch your dog run away for 2 weeks.
Right. I'm gonna bring up a topic.
It's gonna make my butt hurt. Okay.
Is at home. You're at home. You're sick. You're watching game shows.
Okay.
What is a go-to for you? Because when I think of me being at home sick, I think of Price is Right.
Price is Right
Price is
reruns.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I think once they got rid of
Bob Barker.
and they put in that Drew Carey,
Yeah, fuck
it went
that.
downhill like that little fucking Mountain Man game.
Oh,
where he got
it's
too
like
high and
Plinko.
fucking dude Plinko.
Plinko is the superior fucking Price is Right game. That's the best Price is
When
Right
I
game
think
they
of,
ever
okay,
played.
I remember we had a carnival in 5th grade at
Yes, we did. And
At
you
South
dropped
Point.
you
And you
dropped
got
the
to play-
washers down the shit? Yeah.
That was the peak of my life. I think I could have died 7 minutes after that.
No doubt.
And I think I would have been just fine the rest of my life after being
Yeah.
able to hit the real life Plinko and and if you don't know what Plinko is, I'm not going to put a picture. You should already know. If you don't know, call in sick tomorrow. Watch, I don't know, what the fuck is it? Channel 6, maybe?
4? 3,
Four,
depending
six.
on your cable provider.
You don't even have to have cable. You can watch that shit on
YouTube. Probably
whatever.
Reddit even.
Yeah, just look up
Plinko porn.
Plinko porn? You think they have a girl just fucking just...
No, just, yeah. No, I was just going to say
And you
just
just
one.
gotta tick, 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 tick,
It's
tick,
one
tick,
person who hits the grand prize every time. That's the porn. Ah!
It just takes
He never
7
misses.
takes them trying to drop the washer. And
That game's sick. But the mountain climber one is cool. Because it like whistles on its way up, right?
yep. And he's fucking going up the hill. And
Yeah. Yeah, that one's sweet.
he gets too high and he falls off.
What about spinning the wheel? You think you'd be able to hit a buck?
The spinning the wheel, that's a dangerous one.
Dude, is it not though?
Because what if you yeet it too hard?
You just go
You
over.
just get that fucking...
Yeah.
Tick, 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 tick.
Here's the thing. Is that actually like uncontrolled? Or is there some puppet on the inside controlling it?
Like someone's got like a brake for it and they're like...
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they're like pulling that shit like the Polar Express when they're
Yeah.
trying to get back on the ice.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't... see, because that's the thing.
Is there an
You-
R2D2 motherfucker in the side of that thing?
See, but that's the thing is you can... I think all those games you can prepare for... Like, okay, think about this. There's someone somewhere that is trying to get on the Price is Right.
100%. Yep.
And they're like sitting there talking to their husband or wife or whatever. And they're like, do you know what's behind showcase number 1? And they're like, if I had to guess, it would be a grand piano, a magic bullet, and a full bedroom set from Conlon's Furniture. And they're like, how much would it be? And you're like, $24,961. And they pull their hands and they're like, wrong, bitch. $31,444.
But they ain't bust.
That's the hard thing is if you bust.
Yeah, the shit busting.
I think that's the hard thing right out the gate because they're pulling out fucking 1987 Chrysler LeBaron still as an opening fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, how much is this car? And someone's like,
$1.
and they got just the tiniest little microphone like this. Like,
You mean like ours?
bop. Yeah, they're about the size of our microphone.
But they're on like a little thing like $1, Bob.
22.56, Bob.
$22.57, Bob.
And he just comes back up and he's got just his little needle dick microphone. He's like, and the actual retail price is... You know what I mean? How bad would you feel if you got like all the other 3 contestants that shot higher and you were the guy at the end and you're just like, $1, Bob.
$1.
And you got fucked by the guy that said $1. Playing the game how it should be played.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
I'd be irate.
Like, I'd probably cause a scene.
Yeah.
I don't care how big my fucking name tag Best Buy fucking decal thing was pinned to my chest.
Yeah. Do you watch the Ellen DeGeneres show?
Ellen DeGeneres show?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, she had Bill Gates on there, like guessing the prices of grocery store items.
Oh, yeah, no clue.
I had absolutely no clue. Did he guess like $15 for mac and cheese? Like a single box of Kraft.
It's like 78 cents.
It's not a lot. Not a lot.
Maybe I'm like Bill Gates because I don't even know the price.
It's like, I
Can
want to
we-
say it's like...
Hold on.
That's one you
Hold
guess
on.
$1 on, though.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have a topic I want to bring up.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of reality shows.
Okay.
So you've seen the Dr. Phil with the girl Bad Babby, right?
Yeah. Bad Babby, Bad Baby.
Yeah, Bad Baby. The Catch Me Outside, How About That girl?
How about that?
So when she...
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean? So when she did that show, she was 15.
Yeah.
Since she's done that show, when she was 15, which will be about 2016 for
Oh my
the viewers.
God.
She's done that show. She has been on the top 10 Billboard charts as a female rapper.
Yeah.
She's done all this shit. She turned 18.
She's still a garbage person.
Doesn't matter. I bet she's stinky. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She turned 18 last week.
Wait.
Which, if you're watching this, was 2 weeks ago. She turned 18. She started an OnlyFans
Oh.
in 1 day alone. 1 day alone. She posted the fucking transcript of it. $1 million. And that's between subscriptions, tips, everything. $1 million in 1 day.
How many pictures she upload?
I don't know. I haven't gone on Reddit yet to see it. I haven't hit that r/, yo.
Me neither.
So anyways,
That's one. She's just like such a.
I'm just saying, dude, $1 million in 1 day.
Man, she's only 18.
She just turned 18. She literally turned 18, and then 4 hours later, after she turned 18, 4 in the morning, started an OnlyFans. The next day by 4 a.m., she had $1 million in her fucking bank off of that.
Oh.
Now, most of those OnlyFans are only about, I don't know, $10 to $20 a month.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of
fucking
people.
She might have been charging $100 a head.
Yeah.
I think she honestly could charge whatever she want. I think people would have bought it.
If she charged $100 a head, that's still, what, 100,000 people?
Not a math guy, but yeah.
No, that's 10 people.
No, that would only
Wait.
be like $200. Hold on. If she charged $100 a head
It'd be 100,000 people.
to get $1 million,
It'd be 10 people.
so
Oh,
we're
dude,
gonna
I'm
pull out our official
so dumb.
snake pit calculator here. So $100 times $100,000.
Is
100,000 people.
It's one. It's that's
10 million. That's 10 million.
okay. So you need 10,000 people.
So that'd be 100. Oh, that's 1,000. So okay, so 100 times
times 1,000.
10,000. 10,000 people at $100 a hit. Actually, I'm a little surprised it's not more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm surprised it's not more.
For
It
a
should
monthly
be-
subscription, or for how many people that gets you to $1 million?
She's got 1 million.
$1 million. Yeah.
1 million. So that means only 10,000 people sent her $100.
Yeah.
That's really not that impressive then.
I don't know. If
I
could
mean,
get
I couldn't get that many people. I could maybe get
If we could get
6.
10,000 people to send Snake Pit $100.
Yeah, but we're not Bad Babby. We're not nationally known.
No, but I will show my dick.
We're gonna lose.
I will
people.
do a full spread for Playgirl magazine.
No, you won't. Why? So some poor kid can go read that in SSR next week?
That.
Scientist, dude. Oh,
Oh.
hold on.
Hold up. Don't spill it. Don't drink it all, you little prick.
Here, help me get a 4 rotation.
Oh.
Can you believe that? People actually just watched that. People sat there and watched us try to balance a can. I think the dedicated viewers will do whatever it takes.
Hey, are we gonna have a guest on here?
We could.
Do you think people are gonna get sick of listening to just us talk?
I think
or do-
we're actually pretty funny people though.
I agree.
So tell you what, Snake Pit fam, you made it this far. You're a dedicated viewer.
Yeah.
If you want to see,
There was 922 views on our last video, which really isn't
No,
a lot.
and- no, but
but
the
it's
one-
still pretty good.
you know how much we had on the first one?
How many? 300, right?
No, it was about 1,400.
Oh, well, so we declined.
We declined a little bit, but we had less shares.
Okay.
So we went from like 1,400 views.
So like, comment, and share, please.
Yeah, like, comment, share. If you've made it this far, if you're sick of listening to just me and Jake sit here and drink beer and bullshit about nothing, and you want to see a guest, throw a comment below, brother.
if you guys want to see someone on the show, just comment who you want to see on here.
Yeah,
it could be literally anyone you want.
Tag them. If you want to be on the show and you have something important to talk about and you think that you can drink 14 beers and do a podcast,
let's go.
Let's go.
Baby.
Get on here. You think that you can hang with the old man Iron Man and be part of our 4-man team, which currently means 2 more people? Drop a comment below.
Bet.
And we will only take your comments serious if you also share the video.
Yeah.
You share the video, you like the video, you put your comment for your own name or someone else's name.
Or someone else. Yeah, nominate somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
Not-
So
Not ashamed.
No, I'm going to go with the plug all day. Do you think that's a good time to wrap?
Yeah.
I think we talked about everything. So this was our Snake Pit, episode 3. Thanks for tuning in here. Everybody,
3.
my name is Ben. This is my co-host.
Jake.
Don't leave us a voicemail. Drink beer, hang out, have a great weekend, everybody. Whenever this comes out, maybe we'll do some live episodes.
Episode number 3, baby.
Maybe some skits, whatever.
We'll see.
Have a great day.
New video every so often.
Every so often. And that's a guarantee that we can stick behind.
Yeah.
If you don't believe that, just watch.
There will be a new video every now and then.
Every so often.
Yeah. It won't be every week, but it'll be every now and then.
Not every week, but there'll be a beer of the week. So, like to give a shout out to our friends at Bemidji Brewing Company here with the Spring IPA.
Shit's good.
This is good. I'm going to drink the rest of these and I'm going to stumble on home.
Yeah.
Thank God we live 3 houses away.
No shit.
Heard that.